Oh, hello there, YouTube. What's good? I believe it's the 17th. Hold on, let me check the date. I think I've got nope, I got the date right. It is the 16th of October. And if it's just for recording purposes only, the message is timeless. You know how it goes. Or if you don't know how it goes, that's how it goes. That's the rules right there. Messages are timeless. They can be past, present, or future. The date it's recorded is for posterity and intellectual property ownership purposes only. All right, you guys. I say some boring ass shit sometimes, don't I? Let's ring the bell and make it loud. All right, we are rapidly approaching that minute mark, and you know what that means. Welcome in. Witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. You guys kick ass and take names. I would not ordinarily be here at this time, but I have been overcome with physical symptoms that are not mine. I've literally been given clean bills of health all week long in like sickness type stuff. I've been getting all kinds of checkups and x-rays and blood draws and all kinds of weird stuff to get reestablished with a new doctor. So I know that this is not my energy. Somebody is overcome with fear so much that they're sick to their stomach and they don't want to do something. They have to do something. It's like making them nervous. They're petrified to uh, take under whatever task they are supposed to do. So, hey, Kristen, welcome in. I'm glad you're here, you guys. The moderator with the most is down there in the comment section. You guys, she's the boss. When I'm not looking, she's the boss. Okay, I am here channeling. She's making sure you're not being abusive to people. Okay, you can say what you want. It is a free speech zone, but you are not free from the consequences of said speech. So if you are being abusive, you're getting booted. Bitches, deal with it. This is my house. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Just like Two Life Crew said. Okay, let's shake these dice. Hey, Tara Dawn, welcome in. We are going to do this reading right here, right now. Please, Spirit, when I shake the dice, I need some good advice for whoever is really sick to their stomach. They're really green with envy. Somebody doesn't want to do the right thing and they're trying to, like, I don't know, send somebody the evil eye, and they're jealous, and just give me the right advice for this person to find some sort of crack in their heart to let a little light in because they seem like they're the Grinch and their heart needs to grow 3 sizes in one fell swoop here. Okay? Let's shake them up. All right, let's do this, you guys. Let's check it out. Prom is the first word I see. Prom. Oh my God, that's a funny ass story. I went to prom and I had to pay for my friend to go. Okay. We won't say what disappointment led up to that because I'm not dragging anybody right now. But I had to pay my way. Okay. And I went and I was wearing this dress from Kmart. I could only afford a $26 dress at the time. And that was big money in the 90s. Okay. So it's like crushed velvet, but it was May. It was summertime and it was long sleeve. I had to strip out of that thing and I'm in my slip. Everybody's thinking I'm the wildest child, man. And it was like, no, I'm just hot and I can't stand it. Like sensory, I couldn't stand it on my skin anymore. I had to take it off and it was wild. So that's my prom story, y'all. I didn't even go with a person that I was dating. I just went with a friend and his sister tried to commit suicide that night. So it absolutely was not one of those proms where you were like woohoo at the end. It was more like woo woo ambulance. Okay. It was a night, let me tell you. So that was my 30 year ago prom story before somebody else from school gets to tell it before I do. It's mine. I did it. I was the crazy kid. Okay. So life, my life. It's a song by Bon Jovi, too. It's my life, it's now or never. I'm gonna live forever. Anyways, I digress. We have got, hmm, I don't even want to spell this word. We're not going to include that word. That's a naughty word. People are just getting too up in my butt. It is a marital aid, but the slang word that starts with the D. Actually, I probably should have taken it. I forgot about these girls in this town. I got a long memory. Long. Okay. I don't have a short term memory, but I do have a long memory. Okay. Open on the other side of these dice. So, what's going on right now? I'm in the middle of active download. I'm sitting down, and all of a sudden, my head starts to go whoop, 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 and I'm getting this download about somebody nauseous. Now, I'm totally fine now that I'm sitting in front of the camera. Okay. I'm supposed to be speaking on this. So, to help somebody see something through a different lens here. Hmm. Where did it go? Lens. Somebody might be using a long lens camera to watch somebody. Super long telephoto macro, like somebody that would take pictures of the moon, planets. Somebody that might know how to use a telescope and a camera together. Somebody that also might be a prom photographer. Um, isn't Life Touch the name of most schools' major photography for when they get their student pictures done? Okay. Hotel is here. Hotel. Out of vowels. You've been nauseous too. Xteen 888. That's odd. Like it's been the energy's been kind of foobar all day. And for those youngins that don't know what foobar means, for us Gen X people, it means fucked up beyond all recognition. We've survived some shit, okay? We've got our stripes up in this bitch. Shard. Shard. Shard of metal, a shard of glass, shrapnel, shard. Scrap metal. Somebody's welding, somebody's cutting metal, flinging pieces of metal places with their work. Somebody needs to be careful and wear their safety gear so they don't get something in their eye. Okay, just use whatever guards and equipment you're supposed to use so you don't. It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye, right? Like the people in that Christmas story that's coming up soon, right? Not before Halloween though. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Okay, there is no vowels in that roll. I'm hearing something about a salary. Salt. Salt of the earth. Somebody's salt of the earth. Somebody might be salty. Somebody might be being called salty. Something might need to be seasoned. Their life might need a little seasoning in it, like Salt Bay. Just throw a little on there, just a little shit, right? Just season that shit, spice it up a little bit. Somebody might need something in their life to make it a little more exciting, to have a long life. We're not getting any vowels, you guys. Few and far between. People like that, the salt of the earth, are few and far between. Somebody's going to be blessed with a long life. All right. I don't think I'm going to get a word out of those dice at all. Veg. VEG. All right. I didn't think I was going to get a word. Every time I say it, Spirit says bet. So the words that came out of the dice today are long life, prom, lens, hotel, shard, salt, few, and veg. We also have something about long lens photography, somebody that might be a prom photographer, something about life touch photography. Somebody is the salt of the earth. People like that are few and far between. On the other side of veg is DVR. For those kids that don't know, that means like TiVo, a digital video recorder that used to be new technology. Now you guys just pause the TV like it's normal and don't even realize it was developed. I'm old enough to have actually had cable where you had a slide on this tan box and you had to like fine tune it in. Okay, I actually had rabbit ears at one point in my life, for real. So, no joke, you guys. Be grateful for what you have. Technology's a little fantastic right now. All right, so let's get the shadow on this. Why is somebody feeling sick to their stomach? What is it they don't want to do and they absolutely have to, and it's making them ill to confront the thought of whatever they have to approach here? I'm not taking that whole chunk, really? Okay, that's all I'm going to take out of this deck. I'll just take one at a time. Top card, reincarnation. The seeker. Oh, long life indeed. Okay, defiance in reverse. Manifestation. Heartache. Juice Newton. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late. Hit you when you're down. Why that song? Ooh, it ain't right to love someone as much as I depended on you. Okay, last card is exile. So the way this is coming out here is somebody's been here many, 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 many times this long, long life. This is somebody who recognizes that they've been here before because they've been seeking answers. They are not a defiant person. This is just somebody that was trying to make a good life for themselves after something really devastating happened to them, and they are found themselves completely alone, shut out, isolated. Let's get into it. Is everybody behaving in there? Okay, so Xteen888, I'm betting that CK in there because there's only two people that have been like given moderator privileges. So I bet you that's who that be right there. Hello. Okay, so let's get into this. Tell me about this reincarnation, please, and thank you. I flipped this in the reverse. It was in the upright, but got the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who it can get it out of the mud. Okay. It's like over and over and over again, they can reinvent themselves. It doesn't necessarily mean they've come back to life 12 times. Maybe they have fallen down 7 times, stood up 8. Okay. Maybe this person has failed 5 times, and that last shot is the winner, like winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. That Hail Mary that wins the game, kind of like the catch with Joe Montana. And who was the receiver on that one? Somebody that's old, help me in the comments. A real 49er fan. Dwight Clark? Dwight Clark, yeah. 8 of Wands in reverse. So the message, the information that somebody's been seeking has been delayed, blocked, slowed down, prohibited from reaching them. They've been blocked off from it, possibly. Okay. This person has really reinvented themselves over and over again in search of some sort of higher purpose. Long life. This person's got like a telephoto lens on the future. This person can set a goal and focus on that. sometimes to the detriment of everything else. And this person's not defiant at all. They're not fighting people. They're trying to manifest a new life after they've been broken down and exiled. After this person has been shut out, cast into the gutter like trash, they've had to dig themselves out, and they've had to do it several times. And uh this is their year, whoever this person is. Okay. What's been held back from you is coming in. Page of Swords. Somebody's been looking for you, seeking you. Somebody had to make a positive identification on you because you are you're not defiant. You're just not accessible. This person has had to really like dig in your life. Manifestation is clarified by the Magician in reverse. Okay. This is somebody here that has been popping all your bubbles, putting holes in all your balloons, pissing in your Cheerios, raining on your fucking parade. This is a killjoy. This person's doing it on purpose. You told this person something about themselves and they were going to ruin you. They were just going to destroy you. They were going to ruin your life. They were going to make sure that you had nothing, nobody, nothing. Because how dare you say the words? Don't use the specific words you choose to use. Your vocabulary choices are in question here. This is the Queen of Swords. This person is going to tell it like it is. Kind of like my grandma Thelma. She didn't call a spade. She called it a motherfucking shovel. Okay? It's a fucking shovel. Just deal with it. It's a fucking shovel. That's this person right here. Somebody just tells it like it is. Tell it like it is. Somebody here doesn't want to tell the truth. This is what they're sick about. This person has to make a public apology or public declaration or say something in front of other people, possibly make a public speech. This person's well known. Hangman in reverse. So this person here is being shaken by the universe. Like grabbed by the lapels and shaken and slammed against the wall. Like, you need to look at this a different way. You don't like the words, but the words, it doesn't matter. The words are the truth, whether you like it or not. You can't ruin somebody if the words are the truth. Something about ruining somebody's life forever. Fool in reverse. Somebody didn't take the bait, didn't bite the provocation. They didn't take the provocation. This person chose a different battle, and it was to tell the truth, and they didn't like it. So, I don't know. They thought they were going to mess you up. They were going to provoke you. But you forgave this person. This person tried to break your heart. Tell me why I'm getting rickrolled right now. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Okay. This person here is seeing shit different. Your words crushed this person. Your words devastated this person. But this person here had something to do with why you were exiled to begin with. This person broke your heart in up here to begin with. Okay, you're over here trying to heal from being exiled. You're trying to manifest a new life, a healthy life for yourself. You're trying to recover from being in the gutter. This time things are going well for you, even though you're being slowed down by whoever is popping bubbles in your life. This is the person pissing in your Cheerios over here. They're trying to manipulate everything you do, circumvent everything you do, down talk, downplay, gaslight. This person's trying to verbally poison everything you do because you told this person about themselves and it devastated their life. Okay? Possibly publicly. So now this person has got a wild hair up their ass that they're going to make you pay, and it's not working out for them. They look even more stupid than they were. And now here they are with this own set of heartache for themselves. Okay? You're trying to heal, so you told this person the truth about yourself, about themselves, whatever. Now their feelings are hurt and they feel exactly like you, and they don't dig it when the shoe is on the other foot and when the rabbit has the gun. Moon in reverse. This person was unaware that people could feel things that this person is feeling now. Unaware that anybody but them could, I don't know, be affected by stuff. It's weird. Be affected by leaving something behind, by being left behind, by being broken up with here. Maybe that's what somebody told somebody about themselves and it devastated them. Maybe they broke up. Maybe it was public. Maybe this is a big mess. Maybe it's been a big cycle over and over and over and over again. And somebody's trying to like elevate themselves. And they're not like being defiant here. They're just trying to have a good life for themselves. So maybe they had to leave some shit behind. And I think somebody's taking it very personal. They're very unhappy. They're very butthurt about it. They do not appreciate the new you. Tell me about the new you. You're the salt of the earth, few and far between like you. Well, Archangel Raphael in reverse, the fourth chakra, heart chakra in reverse. Heartache, heartache, heartache. Somebody is having delayed emotional processing. Never imagined things could feel the way they feel. They're seeing things a whole new way. They can't go back to the beginning. They can't start over. They can't. The fool's in reverse. The heartache is the heartache. You gotta feel it. You had to feel it. You were exiled, right? You're not defiant. You're just trying to manifest a good life for yourself, and everybody shuts you out while you're trying to heal a wound, while you're trying to recover a life. And now that things are going well for you, this person's trying to slow you down and shoot holes in every balloon. This person is pulling the, like putting a wet blanket on every spark you have left to light because you said something that, like, I don't know, got them in their feelings. I'll be polite about it. This is somebody that's in, like, needs to fucking grab their pacifier and go take a fucking nap. Seriously. So what is this deal with you in this fourth chakra? This heartache. Like, this person can't deal with what you dealt with. They can't handle what they're seeing. That's why they're seeing this differently. This person feels attacked by experiencing your experiences. Blossoming abundance in the reverse. So there might be a financial crunch. Like I said, every spark that you tried to light, this person was a wet blanket. So maybe there's somebody running around putting out their little fires that they like. Okay. Victory. Like I said, this person is floundering while you are recovering and having the wheel of fortune turn in your favor. A series of good events. You're healing from this heartache. You're healing from the exile. You've said what you needed to say, and evidently it ruined it. It's like you took somebody's fucking birthday away. Like, yeah, let me snatch that bitch back. It's mine now. You were just never born. Okay? That's basically what you said here. Like, I don't hate you. I nothing you. And this has really fucking destroyed somebody. You won something. You walked away. They feel abandoned. And they're sitting in the same hurt and heartache that you were in all by yourself up here. All alone. All alone. Door to value. Landed on few. Salt of the earth. Few and far between. You worked on yourself during this time, and you decided you were going to not take breadcrumbs anymore. You weren't going to be mischaracterized by this person. You weren't going to be delayed by this person anymore. You weren't going to be hemming and hawing, not knowing which way to go anymore with this indecision. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? You're going the direction of a long and happy life. You're looking towards the future. You're not looking towards the past, first and foremost. That indecision is the same as in this Eight of Cups card. You feel like you're abandoning something, like you're doing something wrong, but you know your worth and you know what you've healed from and you know where you were all by yourself and what you have done. This blossoming abundance in the reverse, you're being held back, you're being stifled by the energy that this situation has caused you. You've had to get out of character and act your ass and tell somebody about themselves in a way that took their birthday away. Like, listen, bitch, you were never born to me. Listen, bro, you don't exist. Kind of a thing. Six of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't want everybody to know. It's cramping their style. Cramping their style. So this person is sick to their stomach. They don't want everybody to know that they know that they can finally understand what you feel, that they can lace your shoes up and wear them. These boots are made for walking. That's just what the hell do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I can't get that low. Anyway, so we've got the Sun in reverse, Page of Swords again, High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Somebody doesn't want it exposed. They want to keep it under wraps, how miserable that they really tried to make somebody or how miserable that they really are inside themselves to really watch somebody and slow them down at every turn, even though this person knew that's exactly what they were doing. Look, the integrity that this person has here means they can say what they got to say, stand on business and be like, it's the truth though. Like somebody's watching every move that you make, slowing you down. It's like trying to head you off at the pass, right? Because you told them about themselves and you made them, I don't know, embarrassed in front of people. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. You made this person embarrassed in front of like their friends and family, and they wanted to make you feel the same stress that they're under. You already did. They already put you through it. This is why you had to walk away and tell this person about themselves. Are they clueless? Like, hello? Ding, 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 light bulb. Aha moment. Somebody stressed somebody the fuck out up here. It's like cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. Somebody had to start a whole new life over and over and over again till they found a higher pathway, seeking enlightenment. It's not like you're going against the grain on purpose. You're just trying to manifest a better life for yourself after being completely emotionally injured and exiled. Recovering from being in the gutter like trash over here, and it's making your life a better thing. Okay? This Wheel of Fortune in the upright means things are starting to look up for you. You got, a turn of events. You're not on the bottom anymore. You're out of the gutter. But here's the deal, you're still being held back. No matter how hard you have fought to get out of the gutter and have this wheel of fortune, somebody's trying to slow it down, stop it. They're watching every single thing you do. They're trying to beat you to it, trying to imagine what your next move is going to be so they can fuck it up, so they can manifest um, in the negative for you. They can put a wrench in your works, so to speak, because you spoke to this person in a way they didn't appreciate, but you didn't lie. You were direct, you were honest, you had integrity with what you said. It might have not been softened around the edges with that sword there. This is a blunt discussion that somebody has had, and it took somebody's birthday away. It deflated their friggin' Hindenburg bubble of their brain. Okay? Their ego went down in flames in front of people, and they don't like it because everybody's looking at them different, thinking, looking at them sideways, looking at them funny, looking at them like they're stupid. Oh, you did that. That was you? This person's sick to their stomach because they're embarrassed. They don't have words to define the feeling that they're having. This person doesn't understand what emotions are. Like I said in the very beginning, they couldn't fathom that anybody could have the same internal thoughts and beliefs on situations, I'll say. Because, like I said, this person doesn't have feelings, they have opinions. Okay? You spoke facts, you spoke truth, you spoke with integrity, and you stood up to somebody in a way. It it it's like, I don't know. Have you ever watched a slug shrink up after you pour salt on it when you were a kid? Do not ever do that. It's mean to animals. But yes, when I was a little kid in the 80s, we did shit like that. And that's kind of how my grandpa handled bugs eating his plants in the garden. So it's not like I'm out there being mean to animals. It's like something I learned when I was a little kid. Salt is also in the words. So don't come at me. And if you're in PETA, get out of my chat. Y'all are obnoxious. Okay. Anyways, so the intuition that you use in this situation, you hit somebody's fucking raw nerve. Like you dressed somebody down military style, and I think you did it with a smile. I think you did it cold, calculating, absolutely matter of fact, with little emotion involved, because that swords is facts, Jack. It isn't feelings. This is not the Queen of Cups being like, can you please not do that? I don't appreciate it. This is like, look, bitch, you cross my line, I'm gonna cut you good. Okay? I don't know what you have done here, but you have learned how to protect yourself. And this person, it is slowing you down. We've got this Page of Swords energy here. The person that left you in heartache, the person that exiled you, is now in that same heartache, feeling exiled, and they're keeping it secret. They don't want it known. But what they have done to like prevent you from having any positives in your life. Blossoming abundance in the reverse. More heartache with this Archangel Raphael in the reverse. It's just like, you know your value. You're winning because you decide what you're worth. You're winning because you decide what you're worth, not this person. Okay? You decide. Indecision. You decide. Now, Six of Wands in reverse, it does not have to be a public confrontation, but this person is going to be extremely unhappy with what they see when they go lurking with this Page of Swords. They're going to see you even more elevated from this queen to this high priestess energy, and sitting there with your resting bitch face. I said what I said, and I meant it. I think that somebody is sick to their stomach because they're not ready for this confrontation with you. Is that Hermit in reverse? This person does not want to leave the house. They're kind of worried who's going to see them. They're worried about the Six of Wands in the reverse. They're worried somebody's going to this person's worried about paparazzi for some reason. The Page of Wands is here, the Knave of Wands. Somebody's worried that somebody's going to see them and get like evidence, photo evidence of them doing some sort of action, taking some sort of initiative here. This person doesn't want people to see them apologize to you. Six of Cups in reverse. um, this person has not been a good friend to you. I'm just going to say that. They don't want anybody to see them with you. They don't want to see anybody take action towards you like, hey, I had to apologize because this person dressed me down and they were right about it. And they're not gonna turn around. And what they said was not a lie. It's really just something I wanted to hide. This person here is embarrassed. They're sick to their stomach. Knave of Chalices in the reverse. Didn't I tell you they don't want to apologize? There's that Page of Cups in the reverse. Why are you always in the mood to fuck around like I'm brand new? Four of Swords. Last card out of this deck for this, at least this row. Somebody does not want to apologize. They just wish you would let it rest. Period. And I don't think you're going to. I don't think you're going to let shit rest. And I think that's why their stomach is sick. You got a long life to live. I think you're going to remember it forever. Is there somebody taking pictures of people in hotels with this long lens? I just got another vision. Somebody's perving on people in hotel rooms. Be cautious when you guys are in hotel rooms. If you're out there doing it on the balcony, be prepared to be on like some sort of dark web. Okay, I'm just going to say that. For the rest of your life, probably. Okay? Whoever you are, this person hopes you will just let a situation rest. You'll just let it lie. They don't need to apologize. They don't have to really be your friend. If they just take some sort of action towards you that appears to be apologetic, then maybe you'll just let the situation rest. And I don't think that's how shit's going to go. I think you know what's coming. That was way too many. I'm going to take Lucky and I'm put this chunk back. All right, put them on the top. So I think you know what's coming. Like I said, you've had a turn of good fortune, and then Lucky is here. You've had a turn of good events happen for you. And I'm hearing lucky in love. You're about to be lucky in love. You're about to heal that heartache while this person wallows in theirs. They were hoping you'd just let a situation rest. You know your value. You are not, like, you're deciding what you're worth, not letting anybody else decide what you're worth. Guides. Okay, so you don't feel like you've been lucky. You feel like you have been guided. But here's the deal, because you listen to your guides is the reason that you're favored and you're having some good fortune here. You're not going to let a situation rest. You're about to have it turn in your favor. I think you got some spirit guides that are playing in the background. We've got new moon in reverse. So the last new moon cycle is when this new life started, this new energy. You started to see things pick up. You started to see things get better. You've started to see things come up out of the gutter. I think everything you've been manifesting for yourself to heal this heartache after you have been shut out, isolated, exiled, shunned, put down, bullied, whatever. Your heart has been broken. You've been trampled on. People have purposely slowed you down. People have been watching to slow down every single thing that you start on purpose. They're manifesting in the reverse against you. And you finally had it. And you said what for? I said what I fucking said. And if it made you feel bad, if it took away your birthday, fucking go get a new one. You were never born to me. Period. And you said this shit in public, and now everybody else can see this person differently in a new light, that they're the ones that's on the hook here. They're the ones that didn't do what they needed to do. They're the ones that didn't take proper initiative to do anything remotely like supporting or taking a leap of faith with you, for you. This person, they wanted to make sure you were hurt, just like them. But you were alone and you told them what for, because they hurt you to begin with. So they're not correlating that they're hurting the way that they hurt you. They just want you to hurt the way they're hurting. They can't even fathom that you ever felt like that or they ever made you feel like that. This person can't take accountability. They can't take ownership. They can't see themselves. Their own internal workings are hidden to them. So you've turned your back. Turned your back. You're not going to deal with this. You're going to manifest a new life, right? And this person's trying at every juncture to stop what you've got going for you. You're the salt of the earth. You're few and far between people like you. And this person wants to dick with you because you're a good person. Well, you're having some sort of turn of fate. You told this person exactly what you thought, exactly who you thought they were. You dressed this person down in public, evidently. Magic. And just like that, poof, your life started to get better. It was like you did some sort of energetic severing with this person. And your spirit guide stepped in and started protecting you. Heavily. Things are sharp, spiky, like porcupine quills. Water. There's the emotion, finally. 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 Now, if this person can't get anywhere near you, now they've got all these overflowing emotions. Now their heart is breaking. Now their heart hurts. Now they're wounded. Now they want to talk about how they feel. I think you've already said what you said. This person needs to like grow a set, get courage. They need to be brave here because you do have some firm boundaries. All right. This person is at a distance with that long lens as well. They can only look at your life from you whatever lens you portray it as, okay? So there could be quirks, idiosyncrasies, there could be uh eclectic viewpoints that you have that maybe you don't put out all over everywhere, but people can get just like a peephole view, like when you're looking through the door when the pizza guy shows up. That fisheye lens. Somebody can only see your life through something like that. And they understand, like, whoever this person is messed up. They messed up. They messed up slowing you down. They messed up not being able to take the truth. Because at least you could tell this person honestly, directly, with little to no emotion involved, just the facts, Jack, completely above board with integrity, the God's honest truth, and it just ruined their entire existence. It gave them an existential crisis. It made this person question why they were ever born, whatever you said to them, and they want you to pay for it. So they were going to slow you down. You ain't going to get nowhere. You think I'm like that? I'll show you how low you really are. You're going to stay down here with me. This person's operating out of their woundedness, and they are just, I don't know, I think they need a hug and like a lollipop, maybe some hot cocoa with a peppermint stick and some whipped cream and cocoa powder on top. Maybe some footy pajamas and like a binky. I don't know. Fuck. Okay. So, final message. What's going to be the outcome for you? You've been manifesting a new life for yourself because you've been exiled, you've been brokenhearted, you've got new life up here. You've got since the last new moon that you've been having kind of things seem to be turning around. Things have gotten better for you. You've been steered in the right direction. You've been kind of listening to your intuition and your guides, and things have been looking up, right? Almost like magic. You cut somebody off and boom, you may feel like a jerk, but you did the right thing. You dealt with your emotions. You said what you said. This is what you, collective. You're the one with the sick tummy today because you had to break up with somebody, maybe a friend, a coworker, a real intimate relationship. Somebody had to tell somebody about themselves, and they feel better, but they didn't want to say what they had to say. Okay, what? Oh, I just got a wave of dizziness all of a sudden. So that's a confirmation because now I'm fine. All back to normal. Hmm. What is before I flip the card, what is the direction that my collective's life is going to take for them? What do they have to look forward to in a positive note? 1111, 4 wands. Happy wife, happy life, happy house, happy spouse. Okay, you've got a good future for you. You're gonna long life ahead of you. Very few people are like you. You're gonna be celebrated here or celebrating very soon. A new home, a new relationship, a wedding, a family coming together, a blended family, a union, 1111, a new partnership, new growth, firm foundations, something you can count on, something you can fall back on, security. This is a very good card for the question that I asked. Very good card for the question that I asked. Continue on this positive note, there's the 10 of Pentacles. So financial security, a couple of kids running around, maybe a blended family, maybe a couple of dogs. You got a little in the bank. You always have a full refrigerator. You've got a nice home. You've always got good clothes. Your vehicles are in good repair. You have a very comfortable life ahead of you here. I'm not saying you're going to be rich or nothing. Still got to have your own business or family, you know, has to work to provide, but everybody's going to work together towards a common goal here. Your new life is looking very, very positive for you. 4 wands to the 10 of Pentacles. Like the best thing you could get is the 10 of Cups next, but we got Justice in reverse. So somebody has got their beady little eyes on trying to rain on this next parade, but I don't think it's going to work for them. I think that they might be on the wrong side of the law here. 7 of Wands. Yeah, they're going to be looking for a defense attorney. They're going to be looking for any kind of way to defend themselves against the onslaught of karma that is coming for them because you are going to have a happy life. Whatever they did to you is coming back to them in spades, and they can't really make excuses for why they did what they did other than it was fun. Yeah, it was something to do, entertaining, whatever. It wasn't really like thought out. It was just something that happened while people were partying. They were just going to slow you down. They were going to break your heart because you told them about themselves. So they were going to destroy you. Well, here you go. You got nothing but good shit coming for you because you turned your back on all that bad shit. And the karma being balanced in their favor is going to be that the energy they sent out is coming back to them and they're not prepared. So not prepared. Oh my God. So not prepared. And you're just going to be partying it up because they thought it was fun to fuck with you and you're going to have fun for the rest of your life over here. A long life. Be hotel to hotel. You're going to be traveling. You're the salt of the earth. Okay? Few and far between are like you. So here's the deal. You have got to maybe speak to how lucky you are here. You got to speak to your good fortune. You got to speak to how you've been steered away from the dark into a new life, how you've been steered away from your heartache, how you've been steered out of exile into the light, how you have gone from the gutter like rags to riches, metaphorically speaking. Because, like I said, you're not going to be rich, 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 like trillionaire status, but you are never going to want for anything. And you're going to have a super comfortable life, free of worry, free of sickness, long life. Okay? These people are not ready for what they wanted for you. All the holdbacks, all the slowdowns, all of the interference, all of the manipulation, all of the negative feelings to get back at you for telling someone the truth. Oh my God. Punish me for telling you the truth. If I fucking lie to you, will you give me $1 million? I'll fucking lie to you for $1 million. Right? And then after that, I'm going to tell you the truth that I lied to your face to get the $1 million. Because I'm like that. So here's the deal. Somebody here's got a chip on their shoulder and now they're in big trouble. You were courageous enough to stand up to somebody, stand up for yourself, stand up to being shut out. You know your own worth. You know your own door to value here. This is why you're about to be in the winner's circle, okay? And not like getting crowned or ribboned or getting a prize or an award, but you're never going to let anybody else decide for you what your value is any longer. You're never going to let anybody get in the way of you and your abundance again. You're never going to let anybody hurt your heart the way they have again. Look, you are sitting in a knowing, peaceful, resting bitch face. You're going to operate out of integrity every time. You're going to do the right thing every time. You're going to speak when you need to speak, and you're going to hold your peace when you need to hold your peace. If it's not your business, it's not your business. But if you're the only one that's got to do something about it and nobody else is going to stand up, you're going to do the right damn thing. That's who you are. So these people or this person that is so upset because you told them the fucking truth, probably about themselves, okay? Or about, you don't mince words. Maybe just like my grandma, you didn't call a spade, you called it a motherfucking shovel, and somebody didn't like to hear the words motherfucking shovel. They wanted to hear garden spade, trowel. They wanted to hear wholesome, and you said motherfucking shovel, bitches, dig a deep asshole. Okay? Whoever you are, you stood up, you were yourself, you told the truth, you had integrity. Somebody didn't like hearing about themselves, you're the one that's going to end up with this long life. Okay, this person has flipped the script on their own life, and their karma is going to be constantly on the defense. They're never going to feel secure in themselves. This person is going to be naturally defensive forever. And you're just going to be able to be yourself, be out there and have your integrity, operate in who you are with your knowing, resting bitch face and your gifts. Shit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Clear in the air. All right, who we got in here? We have got JJ Mayberry. We have got Cher Bear. We've got few people that have been deleted. You must have been naughty, and the moderators kicked your asses out. Adam Sitta, go ask Alice. We've got Star Dawn. Hey, y'all. How's it going out there? I appreciate each and every one of you. If you've hung out for the entire reading, you guys kick ass and take names. If you're new to the channel, hang out, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, because it's not at a regular scheduled time, but it is on the same bat channel, because up in this bitch, they call me batshit crazy Betty. But I'm never wrong. So hang out. Let's be friends. Let's be nice to each other in the comment section. And for my long-term subscribers, you guys look to them for some guidance. Okay? Look to them for some guidance. And like I say, every single reading when I close, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate you. Have a good night.